square triangle unit is a fun unit that can be used in a lot of different quilt designs. Today, I'm going to show you how to make it by paper piecing. So to paper piece a split half square triangle, you'll first need the paper template. Now these can be more difficult to find than flying geese and half square triangles, but you can easily draw one yourself. Just draw the exact size that you need on a piece of paper. And if you have accurate 1/4 inch graph paper, that makes it even easier to do. So here I've drawn a 3-inch square, diagonal line for the half, and then a half a diagonal line for the split. So we have our 3 pieces, large triangle and 2 small. To join them, start with the 2 smaller triangles. Now, if you are doing something where you need to have these in the correct orientation, fabric 1, fabric 2, etc., mark on the paper side which way you want them to go, 1 and 2. And keep in mind that this is going to be the mirror image to how it turns out, because your correct ones will be on this side. So then we're going to place 1 triangle. So this is fabric 1, and we're going to line it up to make sure that it extends about 1/4 inch beyond there. If it's bigger, that's not a problem at all. We can easily trim it down. So place that over the triangle, and then replace the other triangle on top, aligning this edge. And then we're going to put a pin through all the layers, pin it right to the paper. Now we're going to take it to the sewing machine and stitch right along this line. So here's the stitching. It's right along this line. We'll fold that back, and then we can trim this to 1/4 inch, then take it to the ironing board and press that seam. Here we have this side done, has a perfect 1/4 inch seam. So now we're just going to line this right sides together, pin to hold in place. Then we'll go to the sewing machine and stitch on that diagonal line. So this stitching is done. We'll do the same thing, fold it back, just trim the seam allowance to 1/4 inch, and then press. So now that the stitching is done, we just need to trim it to size. And we'll do this on the paper side. Now remember, we're not going to trim on this line. This is the exact size. We're going to leave a 1/4 inch seam allowance around the whole thing. And if you have 1/4 inch graph paper, that makes it easy to do. So once it's trimmed, then we just need to remove the paper, and it'll be easy to remove because it's already perforated from the stitching. So there we go. If you want perfect split half square triangles, paper piecing will give you a good result every time. So what's good about paper piecing split half square triangles? It's simple to stitch, it's very accurate, and it's easy if you want to make odd sizes. What's not good about it? Papers can only be used one time, it's time consuming to remove the paper, and it's difficult to chain piece. So when should you use this method? Anytime you need a lot of accuracy, or if you need a lot of split half square triangle units. This is a good method for making split half square triangles, so I give it 4 thimbles out of 5.